It's day 108 of my daily faith pill, Saturday, April 18th. The title, The Currency of Faith, Walking Beyond Sight. But without faith is it impossible to please him, for he who comes to God must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of those who diligently seek him. Hebrews 11:6. There's a profound realization that emerges when we truly examine how God desires to interact with humanity. It is a dynamic that moves beyond the grasp of our five senses and settles firmly in the realm of belief. To truly understand this, we can look back to the pivotal moment after Jesus rose from the dead. When the disciples spoke to Thomas, his demand was absolute. Unless I see the piercing on his side and the hole in his hands, I will not believe. When Jesus finally appeared, he met Thomas's condition, displaying the physical evidence of the resurrection. Yet the Lord immediately offered a higher commendation. Blessed is he who has not seen but believes. This encounter sets the foundation for understanding God's operating system in our lives. The Bible makes it unequivocally clear that without faith it is impossible to please God. In every act, your giving, your worship, your service, if faith is absent, you cannot achieve divine approval. What pleases God is witnessing humanity move according to his principles, specifically moving in faith. This is the medium through which God desires to work with us, the very way he intends to deal with us. As the scripture states, the just shall live by faith and not by sight. This means that God expects us to operate beyond the immediate evidence. Many of us fall into the trap of demanding sensory confirmation before we can step forward. Perhaps God prompts you to start a business, embark on a new ministry, or make a significant life change. Your immediate response is to wait for a sign, a distinct feeling, a dream, or a tangible encounter that screams, God is with you. While these can be encouraging, relying on them as a prerequisite is not God's highest intention for you. God seeks partnership through conviction, not confirmation through spectacle. He calls us to step out even when the wind is invisible, the rain is absent, and no external sign validates the path. Consider Abraham. When God commanded him to leave his father's house and kin for a land he would show him, Abraham obeyed. Imagine the questions he faced on the road. Where are you going? How long will you be gone? His only honest answer to the skeptical world would have been, I don't know. Yet it was this radical act of trust that moved the heart of God. The Bible records that because of this obedience born of belief, God counted it to Abraham as righteousness. This is the essential lesson. If you seek to please God, your actions must be rooted in faith, done not because of supporting evidence, but purely because you trust his word. We must choose to move forward saying, I cannot see the outcome, but I trust the one who holds it. When everything around you suggests turning back, hold fast to the knowledge that God has promised. Those who put their trust in him will never be disappointed. Your trust is your anchor. Think of the three men thrown into the fiery furnace. When commanded to bow down, their response was a powerful testament to faith over sight. Our God is able to deliver us from the fire, but even if he does not deliver us, we will still not bow down. This unwavering conviction pierced the heart of God, compelling him to join them in the intense heat. These are the actions that move the Almighty. This week, challenge yourself to take discernible steps of faith. Take steps that defy the odds, steps that seem illogical according to the worldly standards, steps taken even when fear whispers loudest. I have often observed the steps I was most afraid to take were the ones often I later regretted not pursuing. Conversely, sometimes the path that appear easiest and most certain are not the ones God ordained. As you move forward today, hold this truth close. If God is for you, you have nothing to fear. You're God backed, seen by him, and loved immensely. Step out today knowing that your faith, not your sight, is the path he honors. You know, this truly speaks to me because there's things that I'm asking God to do for me in my life where logically, on a human standpoint, you wouldn't ever be able to believe that he can do for you. But sometimes you need to walk by faith and not by sight. Us as humans, we need to see a very visible, a clear sign that whatever we're asking for and whatever we're hoping is even feasible. And you know, sometimes God will throw you a little something just to help you stay on your path. But realistically, our God can do anything. His timing is the best, and we need to understand that, and we need to move by faith, because faith is what he requires of us. And just like Jesus has said, blessed is he who believes without seeing. So just think about that today while you're moving about, and ponder on this word in your life and see how it applies to you.